Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So, the things you learn when you're paying attention, it's just remarkable and totally fascinating because today I've learned something new all because for the past couple of months, like since October of last year, I've been paying attention to a lot of details and I've been discovering that Nicki Minaj is not who she has been painted to be over the years. And as a matter of fact, she's quite the opposite. And when I say that, I mean that in a good way. Now, I came across a clip that was shared on Twitter. It was a clip of Chance the Rapper talking about, he basically praised Nicki Minaj for being outspoken and standing up against Billboard, as it relates to their charting and streaming rules. And I had no idea that, I knew Nicki called out Billboard quite a few times, but I had no idea that Nicki was the master voice behind Billboard doing right by artists in the industry. So now it's making sense. So you're telling me that this woman has been out here advocating for everyone in the music industry, but still yet people classify her, give her labels of being selfish, self-centered, only wants to be the only one to survive in music when she has been fighting for everyone in music. I tell you, if you don't read and if you don't pay attention, you'll miss these things. Because when I came across the clip of what Chance the Rapper was saying, it wasn't quite clear to me. So I started researching and I'm asking questions and I'm using all the different resources, right? And I've uncovered exactly what Chance the Rapper said in its entirety, when it happened and all of that. And I was taken a bit back. I was like, so you're telling me that they gave this woman, they have been telling lies on this woman saying that this woman is selfish, when this woman hasn't been selfish, she has been fighting for every artist, and people have been calling her selfish? I tell you, we have a thing in Jamaica that we say, when people don't like you, they give you basket to carry water. And now I see why the industry fights against Nicki so much, right? So basically, most recently, Chance the Rapper praised Nicki Minaj for her outspoken stance against Billboard charting and streaming rules. In his remarks, he highlighted her role as one of the few major artists willing to challenge the system openly. Chance said Nicki has been fighting for artist streaming rights by calling out Billboard practices, especially around how streams and bundles are calculated. He emphasized that her criticism wasn't just personal. It sparked a wider conversation about fairness in the music industry and how chart rules can distort the visibility of artists' work. And it's true. I've seen it with Molly with Shake It to the Max recently, how they did that girl dirty. Yes, Billboard did her real dirty on that one. And we've seen Nicki calling out Billboard for real, right? So, Chance framed Nicki's action as courageous, noting that many artists avoid confronting Billboard directly because of its influence, but Nicki chose to speak up despite the risk. So he was saying that Nicki is to, be praised for helping to shape the industry to be a better place for artists, where artists could actually see more out of their work. So I'm going to play the clip for you guys, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Beyond hip hop, outside of hip hop, streaming rights, the rights of us to collect the monies that we're owed, the rights for Billboard to start counting streams that they weren't counting. That was Nicki Minaj. So
Okay, guys, so there you have it. Chance the Rapper talking about Nicki standing up for the industry. And I'm doing some checks and I'm seeing where this goes all the way back to 2018 when she criticized Billboard. And even before then, she was telling Billboard that the way in which their system unfairly counted merchandise bundle and streaming practices, it was a disadvantage against the artists because the artists, their streamings and their chart numbers weren't fairly counted, and it was robbing the artists. So where's the bad guy? My God, imagine. This is why they say reading is fundamental. And it truly is. It truly, truly is. You would believe that Nicki is that selfish individual that they claim she is, but I think I understand things a lot better now. I still don't have all the answers, but if I was in Nicki's shoe and I know that I've been fighting for people and people are just telling lies, I would be upset. I would be pissed too, and I would be going off on people because how the hell do you lie on this woman after everything this woman has done? How do you do that? It's definitely not something that you want to do to someone. She's a person. She's a human being. She has feelings. And I can't believe that they have been openly lying on this woman for so many years. But kudos to Nicki. Definitely not selfish. Certainly not perfect, but definitely not selfish as they want us to think she is. But leave your comments below, guys, because I'm still going to do some further checks into this. I want to learn more because the world is like, everyone wants the world to be peaceful and kind, but only few people are fostering such behavior. Only a handful. Only a handful. But leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to talk some more. Peace.